Hey everybody, and welcome. Today's destination brings us to Sevierville, Tennessee, and we're inviting you to join us today as we're getting ready to dine at
Preacher's Smokehouse.
Guys, right away we can smell deliciousness exuding from this building here. Here is the menu at Preacher's Smokehouse. They have a variety of different sandwiches: pork, chicken, burnt ends, brisket, and they have different meal combos. As you can see, it's brisket, smoked sausage, pork, chicken, burnt ends, and the one meat comes with 2 sides and a drink. They also have a 3 meat, but I asked and they had a 2 meat. I was feeling like a 2 meat combo for dinner today, and they did have that available. I also have chili cheese fries, hog trough, and here are all the sides that are available as well. I got the Brunswick stew as well as the baked beans. Here are the ribs. It's a rib combo. Here are the kids meal options. They do have Coke products as well as sweet tea. And for dessert, for only $2.50, you can get banana pudding or a skillet bun. We decided to get both, to try both. And another thing I want to point out here is there are no bathrooms, so keep that in mind before you come here. This dining room duly serves as a church on Wednesdays and Sundays. All right, Gentry, what'd you get there?
A pork sandwich with macaroni.
Looks really, really good. And Henry got the same exact thing with a Sprite. What'd you get there, Jennifer?
I got a sweet tea with burnt ends, green beans, and brisket chili.
Nice. All right, Jennifer, tell us how the burnt ends are.
These are so good. It has like a really good, like a smoky sweet flavor to it. So good.
Gentry, tell us how that barbecue sandwich is. Delicious? Awesome. And I got the burnt ends with brisket. I got the Brunswick stew and baked beans. Taking a look here at the Brunswick stew. There's lima beans, corn. It looks delicious, but let's see how it tastes. All right, here we go. It's got a good smoke flavor to it. There's a lot of depth from the corn and the lima beans. It's a good Brunswick stew.
This is the brisket chili. That's so good. It reminds me of the chili that we made growing up. But then it's got, instead of like ground beef or sausage in it, it's got brisket, which is so good.
So I'm gonna try the baked beans now. The baked beans have such an original taste. I was imagining a very sweet barbecue taste to the baked beans, but it's actually a real smoky taste, and it's got a lot of depth to the flavor. It's delicious. So Henry actually does not like green beans, but he's really loving these green beans. Turns out they're cooked in chicken broth. So there's 3 different types of sauces that they have here at Preacher's Smokehouse. We got the sweet,
I'm not sure what that is. TL. And this is
TL,
hot.
and hot. I'm gonna try some of the TL to determine what this is. I'm gonna try some of the barbecue with the hot sauce. So the hot sauce is really good. And I'm gonna try the TL, which we found out and discovered is traditional sauce. So I think in order, my favorite of the sauces, I like the traditional. The second favorite was the hot, and then third was the sweet. They're all really amazing.
Yeah.
The sauce here could be bottled and sold in a grocery store, and it would do very, very, very well. So Gentry's trying some of the barbecue sauces now.
The sweet's my favorite.
And there is this.
I'm gonna try one of the burnt ends. It's one of the best burnt-ins I've ever had in my entire life. And this is very, very exceptionally good. Excellent barbecue. This is Sam, the owner, and he's gonna tell us why Preacher's Smokehouse is so good.
Well, the main reason it's so good is we cook with love. The Bible says that love covers a multitude of sin. And so we put love in everything that we cook, and that way we got you covered. Only thing don't get love is coleslaw. I hate making coleslaw. It sits next to the potato salad. Got all kinds of love, so it works out. This place is blessed. It's not only a restaurant, it's a community center, it's a church, it's a lot of different things to a lot of folks. And I think we've been blessed that way, and that's why the food's so good. We work really hard, got a great crew. Mary and Troy and Carlos does a wonderful job taking care of everybody. They put the same amount of love in the food that I do. And that's what makes the place special.
Right behind our table here is the podium for the Wednesday and Sunday night church services. This is the skillet bun. It is a honey bun that was fried up with some cinnamon and some sugar with some whipped cream on top. So we'll dive into this here in just a second. Here is the banana pudding. You can see the bananas on top as well as the vanilla wafers. It looks really good. Take a look at that honey bun with the melted cinnamon, sugar, I would assume butter. Jennifer's going to try the skillet bun.
That's really good. Kind of has like a little bit of cinnamon and maybe like some sugar or honey and there's some kind of cream on there. It's really good.
That cream was the whipped cream that melted. All right, Jennifer's now going to try the banana pudding.
That's really good. It's nice and cold too.
I love how there's bananas in every bite. The Preacher Smokehouse is open Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Well, guys, that was Preacher Smokehouse. Henry, what'd you think about the meal, buddy?
The macaroni was good. I had some of my mama.
You ate some of your mama's? And you even like the green beans, right? And you're not a green beans fan. What about the barbecue? It was good? Awesome. Gentry, what'd you think about Preacher's Smokehouse?
So the macaroni was very cheesy, and it was probably one of the best macaronis I've had. But out of the top 10, that's one of mine.
Very cool. And Jennifer?
I loved everything. It was so good. The sweet tea was like home sweet tea. The burnt ends were like none like any other I've ever tried before. They were really good, seasoned really well and cooked really well. The green beans, they were really good. He said they cooked those in chicken broth, and that brought Henry to the table on those. And then I also had the brisket chili, and that was really good. Everything was good, and the desserts were really good. I also wanted to mention the sauces. There were 3 different types of sauce to choose from, and I tried all of them. They were all really good. There was a sweet sauce, which is kind of like your basic sauce. The kids really liked that one. And there was a traditional sauce and a hot sauce. Loved those both. Also, traditional was my favorite. It had that good vinegary barbecue, you know, everything, all the spices, so good.
And I will tell you that I've had a lot of barbecue. I grew up in the Midwest on a hog farm. So I've eaten at a lot of hog roast. Down here in Tennessee, I've lived in Tennessee for over 20 years. And I will tell you, we have a lot of barbecue in Tennessee, a lot of good barbecue. But I will say that hands down, this right here, Preacher's Smokehouse, is the absolute best barbecue restaurant I have ever eaten at. Everything was exceptionally delicious. The burnt ends were the most unique, but also the most delicious burnt ends I have ever had. All around, an incredible meal. The dessert was good. The sides were good. Everything here is outstanding. And again, the best barbecue restaurant I have ever had. And guys, we thank you so much for tagging along with us here today. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you can join us on the next adventure. And we can't wait to see you on the next episode of Every Day is Saturday.